Crouse.
The shot that you're shooting west on Hazelton down towards the arch,
Yeah.
that is the most beautiful shot of Toronto
Yeah.
in the movies.
It's shocking how many people don't know where that is,
Right.
and how many people think it's a digital effect, and well, we don't have an Arc de Triomphe in the city, and I was going, well, if we do, you just have to have a long lens and a bit of a dolly track and some lights, and it's there.
Well, the first time I saw it in the film, I thought, did I doze off for a second and we're in Paris now?
Yeah.
Like that was my initial reaction, and I realized
Yeah.
then I realized exactly where
Yeah.
it was. It's
Yeah.
it's such a beautiful shot. And I interviewed Amanda yesterday, and we were talking about how Toronto is used as Toronto in this film, and it gave me such the warm and fuzzies to see the Café Diplomatico and places that were used with the names that they actually really have. And I just think it's such an integral part of the story, and it just adds so much to the movie.
Well, it was a huge risk because the film was originally set in San Francisco, which is like the most romantic place in the world, and I had to keep, I was just so excited I would finally get to shoot a film in San Francisco until I realized I'd seen every possible view of San Francisco, and my view would always be a touristic one, and I knew that there was a romance to the city I live in, and I wanted to show that off, and it just seemed like the right story to do that with. And fortunately, when I brought Ivan up, to kind of prove that to him, he reconnected to a city that he was raised in, but he got excited as well. I mean, the city has undergone a transformation in the past few years. So yes, you have the dips and the Rivolis, which have been there forever. But then you do have the new AGO, and you have the Alsop building, and that's an amazing kind of gesture. You have the Leafskin building. You have all these places that are new, and so the conservatory, and it was just great to be able to reintroduce someone like Ivan, who's also a director, into a place that he hadn't really looked at for a while.
Well, Amanda really responded to it as well. She told me that nothing feels really authentic on a movie set, but this felt as real as anything she's ever done. And I think by using, real practical locations and not dressing them up, not doing too much to them.
But also, here's the other thing, being like pioneers, being the first people to kind of explore these places at that level, so that I think that as an actress, she goes to shoot a film in the Greek islands. We've all seen the Greek islands, so that even, you're there, and even though you're really there, you're on a backdrop that has been shown before. But I think it must be exciting for someone to be in a place that they know has never really been seen, even if they don't know that specifically. I'm a great believer in the idea that there's some weird alchemical thing that happens when you put a camera into a place where it's showing something for the first time. Everyone understands that there's something really exciting and quite weirdly transgressive about that. That can not only be a location, but it could also be a certain type of emotion or psychology you're exploring.
Crouse.